Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Oh man, y'all, listen, what an interesting way to start off this week, March 7th, 2022. Now today is Monday, and y'all know that it wouldn't be right if you ain't have some type of rap drama or someone going at someone else to kick the week off. However, this one took me at a surprise because I wouldn't expect Memo600 to be getting into it with DaBaby. Now that just don't even sound correct. However, here we are. Now, I don't know if maybe Memo600 rolled over this morning and just decided he wanted smoke, right? But he has some interesting words for DaBaby on Twitter out of nowhere. Now it's bad enough that bosstop decided to tell DaBaby to pick a side and then change his caption shortly after. Now, this internet era, you know, as soon as you put something up, best believe that someone's seen it and screenshotted it, and you might as well just have kept it because somebody's seen it, somebody done already sent it to a million people already. It's crazy. Now, rumor has it that that same post from bosstop prompted Lil Durk to post on his Instagram story and say, quote, "We not into it with all these effing goofies. Stop posting ish. That ish slick snitching. We ain't in war. We getting money, staying positive." Right? Now, I don't know if Memo600 got the memo or not. Get it? Memo600 memo. Anyway, I don't know if he got the memo or not, but apparently he didn't because he took to Twitter today to say, quote, "Can't blame DaBaby. He thought that man was going to save his career." Now, you know, DaBaby being the person that Baby is, man, DaBaby took to his Instagram account to respond shortly after. He reposted the screenshot, right, of Memo's tweet, and he had this to say. He said, quote, "Y'all towel boy, A-word, N-words, funny as hell. Y'all on the internet playing, trying to run your stripes up while y'all big dog in my DM waving the white flag." Eyes emoji. He said, "Y'all N-words must not be on the same page over there at OTF, but check this out. It ain't a gang, city, N-word, or neighborhood in the world scary enough to make Baby pick and choose who to get money with N-word. I ain't one of them." Now, I'm assuming that he's responding to bosstop's, tweet. I mean, his Instagram post that he said towards him before he actually deleted it. However, DaBaby, he was pretty moderate before. He didn't really respond to bosstop. He just said get money, and he kept it at that. Anyway, DaBaby went on to say this. He said, quote, "You N-words don't like it, do some." Yeah. He said, "I played it cool because y'all N-words want to make it about y'all partner, and I don't speak on the dead because I'm on that for real, for real. Every day I wake up ready to teach me an N-word like you. So long live him. At King Von from the O got my respect. He stood on business, no excuses. It was just another N-word there ready to stand on business too. That's how we living. That's what gangster is, ain't it? But the rest of you H-word, A-word, internet N-words trying to be cool off your boy name is some H-words. It's the N-words y'all got round that ain't doing all that talking that I respect and still never feared, but you mascot A-word, N-words, quit it. We are not the same, my boy. Ask your big dog. Now go call some real gangsters to step for your P-word. I'ma be right here waiting to ready to rock out. Hashtag faux-ish." Now, he pretty much saying that, OTF do got some real steppers. He's saying he don't fear them, however, he respects them. Alright, and that's just real, recognizing real gangsters respect real gangsters. However, he's saying them towel boys pretty much going at bosstop, and Memo just ain't them gangsters, man. Now, clearly, DaBaby want all the smoke, right? And he ain't backing down from nobody. He didn't just mention Memo alone, he mentioned OTF as a whole. And I'm assuming the reason he mentioned OTF as a whole was because remember that bosstop told him to pick a side before deleting it out of his caption. Now, once again, this is the internet and you can't delete everything. So that's where the whole towel boy references actually came from. And when he said, quote, "Your big dog waving the white flag in his DMs," 9 times out of 10, he's referring to Lil Durk, Coppin Pleas in his inbox. Now, we don't know, how true it is, but I don't really know DaBaby to be a liar. And he wouldn't just put that out there being that him and Durk actually got a relationship. So it's kind of believable. Now, once again, like I said in the video I covered in bosstop telling him to pick a side, the real question is, where does this put DaBaby and Lil Durk's relationship? You see what I'm saying? Because we know that from outside looking in, Durk and DaBaby actually has been cool. But I guess this is what he meant by Towel Boys, you know, saying whatever they saying, because it's the Memos and the Bosstops that's causing the confusion when clearly Durk isn't on the same timing as them, as he stated in his response. And it's even more interesting because Memo and Durk just got back in good standings with each other after throwing subs for the longest. You know, they didn't really say that they was at war, but pretty much the back and forth and nobody owns me and them guys over there stop me from my bread. You know, that was Memo's thing, right? We pretty much knew what it was. But is this the straw that breaks the camel's back? Is this situation going to put these two back at odds with each other when you start seeing subliminals fly once again? And I say that because after that tweet Memo put out about DaBaby, he also followed those tweets with even more interesting tweets indicating that it may be trouble in paradise. Pay attention. One of those tweets he said was, quote, "That loyalty-ish watered down. Everybody got their own definition. Don't tell me about no other N-word. I'ma stand on business, goofy." And it sounds self-explanatory to me, but I'll let y'all ponder on that one and come to your own conclusions because, you know, I don't want to hear conspiracy this, conspiracy that. It's self-explanatory who he's talking about, and he's pretty much saying that loyalty issues watered down. You don't say that to your ops. You're not loyal to your ops, so who else could he be talking about? Alright, last but not least, pay attention to what DaBaby said. He said, quote, "Y'all N-words must not be on the same page over there at OTF." Alright, and this statement tied back to what I always say. Just because we see these guys reposting each other or saying they cool and it isn't any problems, don't mean that there really ain't tension between them two behind the scenes. And I'm just talking about in general. I personally still don't believe that Bosstop and Durk are as close as we think, like I spoke about in previous videos, and I still don't believe that Memo and Durk is back in good standings, and DaBaby's post pretty much confirmed it. What was told to him to make him say that OTF isn't on the same page? Alright, y'all gotta pay attention to the words, man. And I don't know if Memo was in his right mind, but let's be honest, DaBaby has had way more success musically than Memo600. Alright, so that tweet was pretty much foolish. It just didn't make any sense. That's why I be thinking sometimes these little back and forths be setups, because it just doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? I don't know whether it was clout, publicity, whatever it was. It didn't make sense, being that DaBaby career has actually been way more successful than Memo's music career. Alright, not to mention, whether you like it or not, DaBaby got a track record for standing on business that we know publicly. So why chose that battle, Memo? Like, come on, bro. And I just don't get it, man. Maybe Durk and OTF and them, they got their own talks behind the scenes that'll prompt a person like Bosstop or Memo to say something about DaBaby. But maybe those talks are the talks that's supposed to stay behind the scenes. That's not what's supposed to be brought up publicly, you know, to put in the public. You know, when you talk behind the scenes of your mans, y'all talk about X, Y, and Z, but it's just some things that you don't put in the public, and maybe Memo and Bosstop just didn't understand that. So now look, this is where we at today with it. Alright, but anyway, that's all for now, man. I'm sure as times go by, we're going to get responses from other OTF members and even Durk. Alright, until then, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Memo mentioning DaBaby and how you feel about DaBaby's response. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.